When's lunch? When's lunch? When's lunch? Oh no. Wow, welcome back to When's Lunch. I'm Spencer.
I am Matheson.
We have a giant cutie with us. We have talented actor Michael Cimino. Let's give Michael a little round of applause.
Yes! Michael, you're here.
Yay.
This is so great.
Michael Cimino. Am I saying your last name
You're
right?
definitely saying it wrong.
Cimino.
Cimino. There we go. See? Got it.
Welcome to When's Lunch. This is Michael Cimino.
But, yo, thank you guys so much for having me, for real.
Dude, I'm very excited to see you because we became friends maybe like 2 years ago now. Something like that. A year and a half, maybe?
Yeah, I think it has been 2 years.
Yeah, so Michael was in Annabelle with my girlfriend, Madison.
That's right. Yes.
He is Bob's Got Balls.
You're
Right?
Bob!
Yeah.
Why am I just realizing
Yeah,
this now?
that's me.
His hair is much longer.
Yeah,
Okay, this is
yeah.
all... That was, yeah, because we were all there at the premiere.
It was a great
And,
fucking time.
yeah.
Great fucking movie.
I also have a little bit of facial hair now.
That's true.
You're a man.
You're a real man now.
I'm a
Can
big boy
I
now.
start this off with one question? Michael, where the fuck do you get off kissing my girlfriend?
Well, listen. For people who don't know, there was a scene where I did kiss Maddie and it was taken out. But, we don't really talk about that scene.
It was taken out?
Yes, it was.
What?
Yeah, but it's actually on YouTube. You can go look it up.
Yep. If you're
It's the alternate ending.
You're drunk at 2 a.m. just looking it up and just pissed. You're like, God,
throwing his phone and
Yeah.
stuff. How can you do this to me?
I text him. He wakes up. There's a text from 3:50 a.m. Just
You
me.
piece of shit.
Piece of shit. I
The video of
trusted
you just sharpening a knife. Just no explanation.
I know where you live, buddy.
Oh, dude. If there's anybody that's gonna kiss my girlfriend, I'm glad it's you. You are honestly such
It's a nice thing to say.
You're
I
just
know.
such a golden human being.
Oh,
I love you, man.
Dude, I love you too.
I love
hell
you, bro.
yeah.
And we just watched you on Love Victor. He is Victor.
You were loved.
Dude, it's so good. You're
Dude.
so good in it.
Thank you so much.
This is literally just a podcast that we bring you on and we just
Just talk about.
talk about how good you
Just
are
say
in the
nice
entire
things.
No, thank you guys for real, dude. Like,
We're gonna get mean later, so just eat it up
yeah,
right now.
just
Second
like
half
enjoy
is
the
a fucking roast.
just flame me the entire. Nah, dude, like it was honestly like a really, really good experience. Like I've been really lucky, honestly, to work with a lot of good people. Madison being one of them, and like Katie, obviously, McKenna, and like everyone in Love Victor has been like super, super cool. Cause like I know for a lot of people, you kind of wind up working with people you don't like
Right.
at all.
Yeah. A lot I mean, I'm sure you have. Like there's so many examples of people that, especially in Los Angeles and in this industry, that are just like they're just rough.
Yeah, I think
They're egos.
I can only think of one person that I didn't necessarily get along with way back when, but that's
Nice.
like,
You'll witness plenty more on your journey, I'm sure.
I don't like being here, so
Well,
this is like
that
we're
says something.
living one of those situations. No, I'm kidding.
it's like I really dislike you. It's the hair, it's the
No, man, you were great in that. I sorry I didn't realize that before, but yeah, you were fantastic.
I saw the look in your eyes when I said, yeah, and he's Bob's Got Balls. And Matheson literally was like, oh, hell yeah.
I was just too scared that whole movie. I couldn't grasp what was going on.
Scary.
no.
I was the one yelling.
I feel like that movie was not like super duper duper scary. Like I feel like there's a
To
lot
work on or to watch?
to watch,
Mhm.
but maybe it's
Well, that's
because
just
I was
wrong.
in
Incorrect.
it. Like when I was in it, I feel like it wasn't that, or like when I was like watching it,
Mhm.
I knew what was happening, so I wasn't that scared.
Well, that's it. I mean,
Well,
that's
right.
even
You're
what-
obviously gonna be biased to it, but yeah.
That's what Madison said too. She's like, yeah, I don't think this is going to be scary. And I was like, not expecting it to be scary. And it really messed me up.
I was horrified.
I saw it
the whole
7
time.
times.
Oh, I was so scared.
7 times.
I saw him like every state, like with
Oh my
everybody's parents
gosh.
and everything. So the last time I was just like ears plugged by the time,
You
Certain
know
things.
exactly what parts, like the piano.
Oh.
That was the best jump scare in the whole movie.
No,
though.
the dad was the.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
the
the
at
one.
the piano. Yeah, like ding
Yep,
ding.
that was the
Oh.
worst.
Oh.
The what is it like the game that they play where they put the hands in the
Feely
box
mealy?
or feely whatever?
Dude.
I
I wish they had originally like where they like pulled Madison
I
into
know.
the box and they freaking took it out, bro.
Dude, that was such like a labored like scene too.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
she got like bruises from it.
Yes.
I remember her saying that. Yeah,
She
yeah,
came home and she wasn't hurt during it. She came home. She's like, my arm's sore. She lifts up like her sleeve and just bruises. And she's like, holy shit. But they didn't use it.
It's really
I know,
a bummer.
That's like
It's a little bit
That's what
too scary.
happens.
That scene was already scary enough.
there was a scene in Love Victor that got taken out, and I was kind of upset about it, kind
it
of
physical?
happy about it. It was a dance number, like a whole choreographed whole dance number thing, and they took it out.
Wait, why?
Cause so
I would love to have seen that.
dude, I wanted to see it so bad, but they're like, I felt like if it added too much time and whatever else, obviously like things hit the chopping block.
Right.
But
Right.
I would love to see like a director's cut or like a just with all of the everything's in it. Dude, it was such
That
a
seems like
funny
such like a
thing.
thing, like such a big thing to take out. Like that had to be a ton of work to
I'm
put
sure
that
it
in
would have
there.
taken up a lot of time too. Probably.
That's true.
Yeah, well, it was like a whole like coming out dance number, and it was like
Oh.
it was like all the lights in the hallway were turning like rainbow colors, and like we had like a
on.
whole dance crew with like really colorful clothes.
How long did it take to film? Whole day? Couple days?
months.
Like probably like 4 or 5, 6 hours. I remember that
okay.
after I was done, like before I started filming it, I was really nervous, right? Then we had a really long day, and then we had to film that, right? And I
Right.
was so tired, I just didn't give a shit anymore. I was like, yeah, let's just dance, and I cannot dance to save my life, but it's super fun
I
because
think
I
that's
just
what
didn't care.
makes it good though.
Yeah,
As if you're like just flailing around.
yeah, just kind of like doing, because
Yeah.
it was just funny. It's funny.
I definitely don't try, like when I'm on stage, I don't really try to look cool anymore. I just flail around. I really do. Like I really do.
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
you know how Mick Jagger looks? It's so dumb it looks cool.
Yeah.
Like the Rolling Stones, like he's just like doing these weird moves and it just works.
For when you said flailing around, it made me the imagery of like Magikarp like on the floor came into my head.
Like Spencer, you gotta sing. Like, please get up. We're on the second chorus. You haven't sang anything yet.
Oh man,
This is too deep.
but yeah, no, like dude, this is just like it's been really crazy. Like this, because I feel like a lot of people are like, all of a sudden it's like, oh wow, like you're this kid, and it's like, yeah, I've like been this person like for a really long time, and I feel like
My whole life.
yeah, my whole life I've been this person. No, but like I feel like after the show came out, I felt like a lot of people like didn't really know who I was,
Mhm.
but I was always like the same person, if that makes any sense. But I feel like a lot of people expected me to change, if that makes any sense at all.
Well, I mean, you're still you're very early in your journey. Like you are you 20?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you just started. Like,
Can I get a Cliff Notes career story here?
starting in Las Vegas. Actually,
Yes.
Oh.
So
He used to be a
born and raised in Las Vegas.
Jimmy Buffett impersonator.
Excuse
That was a horrible example. He used to be a hold on. He used to be a Dolly Parton impersonator.
Chris Daughtry impersonator.
There we go. Now we're in the zone. All right. Anyway,
so
sorry.
I was
Sorry about that.
so I sorry. That's okay.
Oh, I am not mature.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're out here.
We're out here for real.
So I born and raised in Las Vegas. I always wanted to be a singer, and then someone at my church was like, "Oh, hey, like, Michael wants to sing. Would he ever want to do acting?" So tried out a class. I loved it, and then like when I was like 13, I started pursuing it professionally. Started when I got an agent, I would drive from Vegas to LA and then back on the same day, like whenever I had an
my
audition.
Dude.
Shout out to mom. And then when I got old enough, when I was like 17, I started doing it on my own, and I wasn't really striking any success.
Mhm.
At that point in time, I lived with my dad, and I was 17, and I was like working full time doing electrical work.
Oh,
And I was like, "Hey, Dad, when I turn 18, I'm moving to LA." And he's like, "Okay, just pay for it." And I was like, "Great." So then,
saved up.
I saved up a whopping $3,000, and
Similar to me.
and then I moved to LA and lived in a 2-bedroom with 10 people,
Oh.
and
Holy
sometimes
shit.
8, sometimes 10, mostly 8. And then I got Annabelle 8 months after I moved to LA.
Wow.
And then that like kind of
Like this is
started.
really like this is very early.
Yeah.
You know, like
I'm so used
that
to
was
like
2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm so used to like, and I grinded for 5 years and like whatever.
Right.
And
We had our friend Pearson Faudet on here. He's an
Mhm.
actor as well, and he was just telling us a story. Like he just hit his 10-year mark in LA.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, and it's just like it's just a difference of stories, but his
Yeah.
was very similar. Like he like lived in his car for a little bit,
Yeah.
and he just
I
booked a movie.
almost lived in a car because I hated my roommates.
I almost did
roommates.
too.
Like, and I was like, oh, let me like. My dad had an extra van because obviously he did electrical, and I was like, can I like take your van?
Could have
And-
gutted it and like made
yes,
it like
exactly. That's what I was gonna do. Like, can I
Could've
take
made
your
it
van
cool.
and like put like a bed in it and
like an
whatever?
ocean house.
And he was like, Michael, just live in the house. And I was like,
Just
nah,
live
like.
go inside, please.
yeah. So I was like, all right, whatever. But yeah, so that was basically that. But
So
like,
when you moved out here, were you doing a bunch of auditions and like finding agents or just like regular stuff?
So
or?
I had an agent and I had a new manager at that time. We're still like she's still my manager now, but like at that time she was like 2 months into being my manager.
Oh wow.
And so yeah, like after that, like I just like auditioned and tried to meet new people and whatever. I met a lot of like people in the influencing space, because a lot of people in LA are influencers.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know, and then after that, I just kind of
Just Bryce Hall and Taylor Holder.
yeah, I actually know them.
I wasn't being sarcastic.
no, yeah, like yeah, I met like a whole bunch of people, like and then I was like, this isn't really helping me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, all right, let me get a job. And I got, because at this point in time, I was not working throughout that whole like long period of time where I was like living out here. I would literally just do like weird odd jobs, or like I did like a social media marketing thing where I would like run bots on people's accounts and whatever else. And I made like, that would be how I made my money to survive. And it was like
Right.
barely surviving.
Right.
I remember there was like a month, like 3 month span where I literally just ate rice and beans. Like,
Hell yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
dude,
Healthy.
I can make some mean rice and beans now, though.
I bet you can.
Yo, no,
I bet you know
have
the
no
secret.
idea. So yeah, but then after that, I like was like, oh, let me get a job, and I started working a night job at this place called Saddle Ranch.
Bro,
Saddle Ranch.
You think we don't fuck around with Saddle Ranch?
Dude, I used to work at Saddle Ranch, and I was the mechanical bull operator.
Holy shit.
Why didn't I go there when you did that?
Dude, just
You might
if we
have.
ever go, you will see me ride the shit out of that
Like
bull.
until you can't anymore.
Dude.
Are you so good at it?
I'm really good at it, but I taught my friends how to be good at it too. So like now they're good. One of my friends is like low key better than me now, which kind of sucks.
For our listeners, describe Saddle Ranch to someone who would have no idea what it is.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's the most raunchy restaurant you'll ever go to that has a mechanical bull in the middle.
Western thing.
Yeah, it was like like Western themed
Kind of.
mechanical bull. Yeah, it's weird. Like there's tables facing the mechanical bull, and the bull is in the center of the restaurant, and there's like a bar, and then like in a pool table, and you basically like I was the guy that would walk around the tables and be like, hey, hop on the bull, and then yeah, that was like. Like, yep, and
Pretty
then
good job.
I
Pretty good job
control
to
the
have.
bull. So yeah, that was fun.
So I used to stay when I first started coming out to LA. I used to stay in that Best Western across the street from Saddle Ranch. So I would eat like at least 2 meals a day at Saddle Ranch because I was just at a hotel, so I'd walk over
Yeah.
and get like the meals are massive.
Dude, they're huge. Like
Yeah.
the serving sizes are like it's like $14, and you get like a huge
It's like Texas size, brother.
Texas. size,
Everything's
brother.
bigger in Texas.
Why do we all do this?
Because
That's just the
when you
voice.
think of Texas, that's what you think about, brother.
Yeah, brother.
You just you sit down here and you register, brother.
Just think about Hulk Hogan now,
Yep.
Yeah, you get it. That's what we're saying.
Brother.
brother. No, but so like,
Saddle Ranch is the truth.
dude.
I still like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's after working there, I had less appreciation for it, but
Right. I fucking have a love-hate relationship because they have these two guys that go around to the tables and like play acoustic guitar covers to people.
Yes,
And like sometimes I'm like, hilarious. They're playing the I Rip My Pants song from SpongeBob. And then sometimes they're just singing like a horrible cover of One Dance by Drake. And I'm just like, what are you doing?
Is it a restaurant or is it like a?
It's both.
It's
Okay.
like a restaurant, bar, hangout spot. Like it's actually a really cool place to go to.
Yeah, especially
Not a
if you're
fun
visiting.
place to work.
That's fair.
But a really good place to go to because it's just like it's so many people. It's like the workload is a lot.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you literally are like running, cleaning tables like crazy.
Also, after I signed my record deal, I went and celebrated there of all places, which is so crazy. I think because everybody knew where it was and it was like close, so I was like,
Yeah, let's go
Saturday.
there.
What's the place I'm thinking of? It's the bar that like shirtless dudes and like chaps
Oh,
will
you're
like
thinking of
pole dance. Flaming something.
Saddles.
Is it Flaming Saddles?
It's
Blazing
Yeah.
Saddles is a movie.
Yeah, so it's Flaming Saddles.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've never. Listen, guys, I'm gonna keep it hot. I'm 20, so I haven't really been to any bars actually.
You've been Saddle Ranch, it's all Menace.
Yeah, because I
That's
actually
okay.
never got a fake ID.
Do you want to know
Never.
Me
that?
either.
Really?
Yeah. We're weird Ohio boys.
I didn't
though.
either.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time that I ever got drunk, I was 22.
What?
Right.
That's crazy.
But it's like I have been to Flaming Saddles, and it's a very fun place. The gay bars are some of my favorite places to go out to.
Yeah.
They're just so fun, dude. Everybody's way happier than
Everyone's
like,
just in because you have to be
fucking
in.
happy, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
there-
just like, let's do it. It's
Isn't
fun.
there like it's a gay club that like a lot of like really really famous people like frequent to in like
Oh, Stonewall. Is that what you're talking about?
God, I honestly don't know. I can't tell you. I know
in
that,
LA?
like, in LA, but
Oh, my bad. Stonewall's in New York.
yeah,
I think.
yeah, that's definitely in New York. But my friend bumped into Elon Musk at this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like at
It's not the
this.
chapel, is it?
God,
The Abbey.
Abbey?
it might be the Abbey. It might be the Abbey.
Yeah. So the chapel is also at the Abbey. It's the chapel at the Abbey. It's like part of the.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like another bar in the bar.
Yeah.
I will tell you that is a fun place. I've only been once, and it was one of the best nights of my life. I danced for I think 3 hours straight, and I was soaked. Dude, I was very lit when you were on the cover of Gay Times. That was so sick,
Dude, thank you.
and
man.
it's such a good picture. It's like you with like a blue. It's like blue background, right?
Yeah, it's like a grayish bluish.
Well, I'm kind of colorblind, so
No, it's okay.
I legit am a little bit.
I'm aware.
But it's like a great photo, and like it's a awesome cover.
Dude, thank you.
I didn't know that.
I
That's
was
awesome.
super
Very
stoked
cool.
about
Man.
that, of course.
Dude, I was really hype about that feature too, because like,
dude, it's huge.
yeah, like when my cousin saw it, because like you know my cousin's gay, so like that's kind of like the reason why I was like so attracted to like the role of Victor, like in Love Victor. So like when he saw it, dude, he was just like so like overwhelmed.
That's
Like,
so
he's-
special, dude.
dude. It was so cool to like just like to see like that you're succeeding in a way that like makes the people that you care about really happy. Like that's so
Yeah.
dope.
That's very cool. Yeah, when it's affecting people around you positively because of things that you're working on. Yeah, that's super cool. I didn't know that. That's very cool.
Yeah, it's very special. Yeah, I was just fucking lit when I saw that. That's all that I know. I was just like,
Wait, so hold on. So like we got off on a big tangent, which I'm happy about.
Sorry.
But
blazing.
what's happening? So you worked at Saddle Ranch. Like what's happening moving up to before getting Annabelle?
So I was working 5 nights a day, like 5 nights a day, 5 nights a week.
Meta. That's what I'm talking about.
I was working 5 nights a week, and my 2 nights off, I'd like go to acting class.
Mhm.
And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of hanging out with people. I'm tired of messing around. Like I'm here to like make my dreams come true. So I'm gonna stop. And then literally like a month after working at Saddle Ranch, like I booked Annabelle, and when I booked it, I remember literally being like calling, like I was on the phone with my agent manager's like, I can put in my 2 weeks. Like I was so excited, dude.
Yeah.
And I just quit that night, to be honest. Like I quit
Who cares?
that night. Yeah.
2 weeks. I've never worked out of 2 weeks in any job that
Really?
I've been fired most of the time. Literally, dude. When I was like,
I believe it.
I never had a job in LA, which I'm super thankful for. But when I was on the way here and I had probably like 10 part-time jobs, I always got fired all the time. Every single
Really?
job. Yeah. Just because I would be like, hey, I got to go to LA tomorrow. I live in Ohio. So I was like, I have to fly out tomorrow. And they're
Right.
like, well, we have to let you go. I was like, fine. I mean,
Sick.
I'm not going to not go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because if I lose a job at Hollister.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's
No, it's a really cool story, man. I mean, I love hearing these like just not stereotypical in a bad way, but like you've lived in a shitty house with 10 people, you know, and like,
Yeah.
but you know,
Rags
we're
to
persistent.
riches.
Yes.
Michael's a billionaire now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, huh?
No, I'm not.
Dude, I saw you open up your banking app and
Yeah,
there's
how much,
literally $1.5 billion.
How much money did you make for Annabelle? How much money is in your bank account right now?
$3.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe
I literally
true.
thought you were going to actually answer the question. I said, don't. Like, he's being sarcastic.
No.
Please don't.
But no, like I think like the coolest thing is like it just shows that anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Like I think that's my biggest thing is like, bro, just
Amazing.
go out there and chase your dreams, whatever it is. You know, like I have this really shitty analogy, but I like it, where it's like, you know, if you really follow your heart and like what you love to do, let's say you wanted to be a garbage man.
Okay.
Right? This is a horrible analogy, by the way, but it's good. It
I don't know the
works.
question.
So if you like, because I remember one time I was in school and there was this kid that was like, I want to be a garbage man. And someone was like, you can't be a garbage man. Like that's a horrible job.
Yeah.
And I was like I think about that now where it's like, well, if you loved what you were doing, you could be a garbage man and you would just be like the best freaking garbage man ever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like helping people, whatever. And eventually, if you were like the best and you loved your job the most, you would like work your way up to the top and be
Right.
eventually like the president of sanitation. Who freaking knows?
Yeah.
But like
President of garbage.
president of the garbage. But you know, like I think that there's like truly when you follow your heart, it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you like love doing it.
Yeah.
And you will eventually get to the top. And there's always a way to make like a shit ton of money doing anything. Like especially in these times, like if you wanted to be the best juggler in the world, you could literally make money posting videos about you juggling.
Yeah.
You go viral on TikTok easy. If you're really good, you could do it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like
And if you're dedicated,
whatever you want to do nowadays, like you can literally do it.
yeah.
Like literally.
Yeah, I think it's cool too because I would always tell, you know, Matheson is he's actually my drummer.
Okay.
So we tour together and we started this because we just talk. We've known each other for years. Anyway, I always like, he just moved out here about a year ago and I would always tell him like this is the worst case scenario. You move out here, you hate it for a year and you're back in the spot that you are right now.
Right.
Yep.
That's like the worst case scenario is right now.
Right,
is
yeah.
where your life is.
Right.
And I think that's about everything. Like if I ran into young Michael in Las Vegas, I'd be like, dude, yeah, fucking do it. Worst case scenario, you come back and you work for your dad.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Literally what you're doing right now.
like exactly.
It's that simple.
And I think I want to also like be like, yo, college is always there. You could always go to college. Yeah, it might not be as easy to get loans, whatever.
Always there.
But it's always there. Like you can go to college when you're 45 years old.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're entering also a different world where
Everything's
college is
online.
super important, but I do like have this hot take that it's maybe becoming a little bit less important.
I
agree.
honestly don't think college is that important. I'm gonna keep it hot.
You heard it here. Michael said that
college
if you go to
education is
college, you're an
bullshit.
idiot.
You're a stupid
Michael
moron. If you have a
Cimino.
college degree, then just go run in traffic. That was a quote he said earlier before we got on air.
Okay,
sure. But no, like I think like dude, like I have so many friends that are like, oh, I can't wait till I'm out of college because then I can finally do what I want to do. And it's like I have friends that went to college to be an actor, and they're like, oh, my college doesn't let me audition.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Right.
What's the point of going to college to be an actor if they don't let you audition? So that means you're just literally paying to do nothing for 2 years. Yeah, you might learn some stuff, but you could just take a regular freaking acting class.
Because they want to keep you there. They want to keep you spending money so you don't get a giant job and drop out of college.
That's what I'm saying. So like for me,
Conspiracies. I don't know.
Yeah.
I literally pay $40 in acting class. I still take acting class. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Like, dude, and like you don't need to go to college. You don't.
Yeah. I mean, I have a college degree, contrary to your opinions about it. But like I went to music school and stuff. But I totally agree. Like starting in my junior year and definitely my senior year, like I was done. Like I wanted to be out. Like I knew what I wanted, and I don't regret it at all. But like the things that I got out of music school and college were relationships and people, and like yes, obviously knowledge from the classes, but
Practice
like,
time. Like I would say
Right.
that, but like I think we've talked about this about your experience.
Yeah.
Where you had people come in and do master classes, And your first instinct is like, how the hell did you like get on tour? Like, how did you become a touring drummer? What'd you do? And the answer was always very like
vague.
It was just like, yeah, I just, like worked hard and then I was there. And he's like, no. I want to know like where the fuck who you contacted.
Exactly.
Right. And it's like, that's the real shit you need to know.
Right.
And that's the real shit that you had to figure out yourself.
Right.
But
well, and that's they literally don't teach you the most important thing. Like in college, they will not teach you how to apply for agencies. They just won't do it.
Right.
They won't.
Well, and I think to both your guys' points, like, yeah, like those are things that you have to experience and learn. But like your story is a perfect example. It's like you were just persistent enough and didn't get complacent. Like you lived in a shitty situation. Like you went to all those kind of things, and like on the other side of that is happiness and success. And I'm not saying that like, because there's a lot of people that would go do that, like live in that house and be miserable, and they'd be like, "This is not worth it." And that's there's no right or wrong, obviously. But
yeah,
like,
exactly.
That kind of sacrifice is sometimes what's necessary,
Well, yeah, and I think like just perseverance is I think like the biggest thing, dude. Like, because like when you really, really, really want something, you will obtain it eventually.
100%.
Like it's just you really have to. I think you really have to like kind of have that perseverance, and like also. I'm gonna just keep it hot. If you want to be a singer and you cannot sing, there's a problem there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like if you have the talent, but no, like if you have the talent, like that's like then yes, pursue that.
Yeah.
But if you like you can't sing and you always loved music, don't try to be a singer. Try to be like a music manager or a writer or a musician or whatever. Play to it. It's a combination of passion and skill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I agree.
And if say someone can't sing super well, but their skill is like editing their vocal like autotune, so it sounds beautiful. And it's
exactly
like Russ isn't a great singer, but he has such a vibe. Like he has a thing. Yeah, it's that. I mean that is your skill though. That is like finding a skill.
And like even like okay. Mac Ayres, like, have you ever?
Yeah,
dude. I saw an interview where he was just like playing the piano with this guy and like singing whatever, and he's like, yeah, like my voice isn't that great, but it's just that like I just developed my style.
Dude, he developed a style and a swag and like.
And dude, it's so good. His music's so good, like so freaking good.
I mean, dude, like we could go deep on this, but I think John Mayer doesn't have the best voice in the world. He has an incredible tone.
Yeah.
And he plays to that strength and he writes songs that don't have a huge, Yeah,
and like I feel like that's
range.
That's cool. You
Very
know what I'm saying?
cool.
And like I think like just you don't have to have the most incredible instrument of a voice if you can't. Art is art. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like ultimately what art is about is just making something that's incredible. Like
yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily you don't necessarily have to have like the dopest voice to make good art.
Yeah, you just gotta
you just have to have like something special.
I think real art is honest, and like that situation,
exactly.
Like hypothetically using the John Mayer thing, like yeah, he's not an idiot, like he knows what he's doing, so he's like he makes art that honestly represents him. He's not trying to be whatever, like someone else with some crazy voice or whatever. I mean, he's a killing guitar player, whatever. We don't have to get into logistics of John Mayer's music, but
we should.
we should. But I mean, also there's people that are really naturally gifted, but they don't work hard because they've always been really gifted.
Admit that face, you fuck.
You said that and I was just saying. But then you said the work hard part and I was like, no, I definitely worked hard.
No, yeah. But like there's some people that like they are really gifted, but they never work hard. Bruh.
I mean, you didn't say my name, but shit.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, try it again.
No, but
you're making valid, nice points. You fucking quit it.
But no, yeah, like I think that's like that's something that is really like it's true though. Like if you see like someone that has like that's really, really talented, sometimes they don't even use their talent because it's like.
So let me ask you this question then, and I like this potential reoccurring segment, but what is your who is your Mount Rushmore of artists?
Oh, dude, this is we should do this for now.
Yeah.
So like starting from the bottom to the
so
top.
we get
Well,
rid of
no,
the-
just like 4 people that you.
Oh, 4 people. Okay.
So
Yeah,
we get rid of. You're familiar with Mount Rushmore, I'm sure.
Yeah, I actually totally. I thought you meant Mount Everest.
Oh, no,
for
no,
a
no,
second,
no.
and I was like the top of the top, and then like okay, yeah.
So we get rid of the 1800s old politicians, and we put in 4 artists.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who are those people for you? If you're
As far as musicians,
President Cimino, and you got to make the call of musicians
Yeah.
or singers, yeah,
okay. So, oh, that's tough.
it is. It's a really tough one.
I will say that I think it's better if it's just a gut feeling.
Okay,
you know?
Bobby Cadwell, Bruno Mars.
Bobby Caldwell. Wow.
Wait, Rex Orange County and
I think you said Shrek.
no, not Shrek.
Shrek's on the
I mean, Shrek.
He's in the backside.
Yeah.
The National Treasure 2 side.
And probably Bruno Major. Dude,
Oh,
Two
hell yeah.
Brunos.
I want to work with Bruno Major so bad.
Yeah,
bro.
Bruno Major's crazy. We share one in Bruno Mars. He's on my Rushmore.
He's so
Bobby
good.
Caldwell is kind of a deep cut. Good for you.
I
Yeah.
love Bobby Caldwell, bro.
Yeah.
He's so good. Just like he's just, you know.
No,
Mine
I mean,
is,
I agree. I just
Mine is Shrek, Kid Rock,
I love
Smash
it.
Mouth.
Shrek is now on the list. Never sang a song.
and the Cookie Monster.
And the Cookie Monster.
Now we're getting
Phenomenal. Nah. Hey.
This is kind of related, but what are your guys' opinions about? And this is actually a serious question. But you know how like All Star like got memed essentially,
Dude.
and like how Nickelback's like memed kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys think about that? I guess like.
That's my question. What do you think?
I mean, it's just like Carly Rae Jepsen, I think it was.
Yeah.
It was like "Call Me Maybe," that song. Like, I don't really know any of her other songs besides that song.
Right.
I do.
But you know what I'm talking about? Like,
I know like 3 others.
I don't know if you guys have been in the
I
depths of
do.
the internet, but there are a trillion stupid videos involving All Star,
Dude, yeah.
where it's like All Star, but every time they say a noun, it slows down, or like All Star, but like every other word is shed, and like
Yeah.
just like, and like it's really bad.
I
want
want to tell you that I remember when All Star came out. I vaguely remember. I think I was like 5 or 6, and we played it in my garage, and I loved it. I didn't
It's a
think it
good
was
song,
cheesy
that's the
at all.
thing.
But
Like-
maybe in 1999, it's like a little bit of a different situation.
No, yeah.
I guess I would love to ask them that question, really, because
I think they're
like,
chilling because
Yeah,
they're
well, they made probably guap and residuals.
They're still making guap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
they're going on dad tours. Dead serious.
They are
They
going
go
on
on
dad
tour
tours,
like
yeah.
it's like Smash Mouth, Sugar Ray, and Blues Traveler.
Sugar Ray.
And they sell like thousands of tickets, bro. My dad actually went like 3 years ago, and he's like, "Yeah, it was fucking packed."
Yeah.
Oh, that's. Can you imagine like just being like, yeah, I go on dad tours, just like.
Dude, they probably don't care at this
But
point.
like, but
Oh,
they-
yeah, they're
obviously
just-
they make guap and like
They're
and
just literally getting checks and like,
and that's cool.
yeah, it's great.
But I'm just saying like
Just
that's
talking
like,
to milfs. And just the husbands are probably like, "Go ahead,
You're good. See ya, honey.
see you at home, honey."
You're his all star now, and
Mark McGrath just
Mark
going
McGrath.
crazy.
dude.
yelling at kids drunk.
You know who Sugar Ray is?
Sugar.
Sugar Ray. Oh, okay, it's this like reggae pop band.
You would know the Sugar Ray songs. if you-
What's the biggest one?
I just wanna fly.
No, the biggest one is
every morning hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's front porch.
No, there's
Nope.
one more that's
Do you
bigger.
really not know this?
You know
No.
it, dude. Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Bring up a Sugar Ray song, but don't
Keep
play too
going
much
about
of it because we actually.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
that's
say
true.
we'd probably get copyrighted.
I think you can play like under 10 seconds.
Keep going now. Whoa.
That was weird. Anyway,
Um,
Sugar Ray, the singer Mark McGrath, went viral for like getting hammered and just screaming at this kid who was asking for a picture.
We need to watch this video afterwards. It's really worth watching.
It is really funny.
Every morning is the biggest song.
Okay, we'll play the. I think the intro of it. He'll understand or hear it.
sounds semi-familiar.
You probably heard it in like a restaurant somewhere.
What about this one?
What is it? What?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Are you
That's
just
him.
saying that, or do you actually?
No. I actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. We're big Sugar Ray people. Anyway, I used to love Sugar Ray when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Big dad band, huge dad band.
Yeah.
Mark McGrath, screaming at kids.
I think my dad band would probably be like Maroon 5.
Great. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
interesting.
I mean,
like-
dude, Maroon 5 is
Are
wild.
we
because-
old now, dude?
No,
If
Maroon 5's been
5's a dad band,
in the
are we-
game since I was in like middle school.
Yeah, it's been 20 years probably.
Bro, it's great. And they're
Yeah,
still
dude.
popping out pop
Yeah,
hits.
dude, like they're still good, obviously. But I'm saying like when I'm a dad, that'll probably be the
oh,
yeah, like that would be
I
like
see
my
what you're
dad
saying.
band.
for sure. It'll
Yeah,
be,
yeah, yeah.
It might, I feel like Bruno Mars is too cool to be.
He's
No,
not. He's not going to
Bruno
be a
Mars
dad
will never
band.
be a dad.
You know what I
band.
mean? Like,
No, he's too cool.
if Justin Timberlake keeps on this path of Trolls movies, he'll be a dad artist. And I love JT.
No, that's maybe true.
I'm trying to think about who else would be a dad artist.
Oh,
You know what's
crazy?
okay? Let's just talk about like trap hip hop music for a minute and just say like, can you imagine like when we're like 80 and like some trap comes on, they're like, oh, that's my jam. Like that's a weird concept, huh?
I remember when Migos came out and I was happy.
Remember when Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion? That was brazy, bro. Brazy.
That was my shit.
Bro. It's just like what a weird like because like think about like
It is weird to think about.
like my parents like dad music was like rock, like you know, like 70s, like 80s
Journey.
rock. Yeah.
Yeah, Rush.
We've talked about this before. Like, I wonder. We were talking about this. That's my classic disclaimer. But we were talking about when Little Richard passed. Like how. I mean, he's a legend. He's a pioneer in music, you know. And like, it's on the same topic. Like when our favorite artists pass away, like, are we gonna feel like? Is there gonna be that level of celebration? You know.
I don't
And-
know because I feel like the world has been so connected for a short amount of time, right? But like as you know, the world becomes more connected, the age of the celebrity I feel like is dying.
There's so
honest.
many fucking celebrities.
There's too many celebrities.
I go to the coffee shop and I see like 4 celebrities.
There's TikTok stars,
Yeah.
there's Instagram stars, there's Twitter stars, there's YouTube,
yeah.
there's
Hold on, I've never met a Twitter star.
I mean, there's some people that are pretty famous on Twitter. Heck,
No, I know, I'm kidding.
I've never met a Twitter star, but no, yeah, like there's a lot. Like you can be famous for like people even know like the people that do voiceovers on like animes now. Like
Oh, it's crazy.
it's everyone is famous for doing something one time, it's just I don't know. I feel like the age of the celebrity is dying.
I can see that.
I think it takes more to be a like you have to.
No, I
like-
agree with what you guys are saying, but like Bruno Mars, for example, I feel like is above that.
Right.
You know,
But-
so like, will we feel that way?
I feel like okay, someone I don't remember who, but someone used this really great example where it was like, you know how like Justin Bieber was like crazily famous, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's like the Avatar, you know, it's like how like
Mm-hmm.
like Avatar: The Last Airbender, where it's like once every like 6 to 10 years, there's like one really really famous
Mhm.
person or group that just like pops off and like the other one falls off,
Yeah.
right? Like so it's like when Justin Bieber like kind of fell off, like One Direction came up, and then like when One Direction fell off, Billie Eilish was like bam,
Mhm.
and it was like it's kind of like, do you notice like that same kind of trend, or is it
No,
like,
definitely.
But I feel
And
like,
with that top artist, there's like 2 little copycats that are like 2 levels down,
Mm, yeah.
and not even copycats in a bad way, but like for instance, when Justin Bieber was massive, right below him was Austin Mahone, and right with him was Cody Simpson, and they were
Oh,
like
and
yeah.
the
Cody
same
Simpson
thing.
is fire, by the way. He's really
Bro,
good.
Cody Simpson has reinvented himself into this sick ass artist.
Yeah, he's good. He's really
He's
good.
super tight, super shredded. And
Is he dating Miley Cyrus?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's obviously dating Miley Cyrus, so he won.
That's a good point.
And
Oh,
then
that's
with
a good
like One
point.
Direction, there's like a couple other like smaller boy bands that
Yeah,
there
yeah.
just always is. But yeah, I know what you mean. There's like every 5-6 years, something else kind of.
Yeah, and I think it's like, but you don't really see that in like the acting world, really.
Definitely not.
Like not anymore. Like if you tried to name one young person that's like a Leonardo DiCaprio or something like that, like
I cannot name one. It's not.
I'm out. Yeah.
It's not like that anymore.
yeah, like I think like maybe like Liam Hemsworth is probably the closest.
Who's the
thing, but he's like 30.
who's the Call Me by Your Name
Timothy
guy?
Chalamet.
Yeah.
I guess Timothy Chalamet would probably be the
Yeah.
closest equivalent. I think everyone in the world kind of knows who Timothy Chalamet is now.
Yeah. You don't agree?
I don't know if I put the
Leo stamp on.
I don't know if I put the Leo stamp on
Yeah.
Timothy.
I just don't think he's that famous yet.
You know,
I
who
don't
gets,
think he. I also. This is a hot take. I don't know if he's as talented as Leo.
I honestly like Timothy. I think he's really good.
I don't know yet.
I would really like.
But
to
if you
see-
fucking put a Timothy thing up against What's Eating Gilbert Grape's scene when his mom dies, I just don't know.
No,
what's
hold
the,
on a second.
What's the winner
Here's
there.
the real litmus test. If you put Timothy up against Nicolas Cage in National
Oh,
Treasure
baby.
1 or 2,
Nicolas
You've been
Cage.
talking a foreign language this entire time. You're finally speaking my language right now.
right now, right in this
Nicolas
very moment,
Cage.
dude.
It's a national treasure.
we're going to steal a Declaration of Independence.
Declaration of Independence.
You got to get the sh in there. That's how you do it.
We probably mention national treasure every podcast, which isn't great.
Why?
What do you mean, why? How dare you?
It's one of my favorite movies.
Is it really?
I think Spencer actually likes it, and I just joke about it.
I love
but-
it a lot. I think they're so great. I love the national treasures.
I
And then
actually do like him too.
Yeah,
I don't think I love
Trying to
Nicolas
think about,
Cage,
like-
but
I love Nick Cage.
You know what? Actually, there has been people that pop off as actors, but they're usually like 30, like Margot Robbie.
Man,
Like-
is she beautiful.
She
my
is
future
gorgeous.
wife is popping off right now.
Ana de Armas.
Ana de Armas.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
Really?
she's great. She was in Knives Out.
She's the new Bond. She's gonna be the new Bond girl. And
Bond girl.
James Bond.
James Bond.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bond.
Yeah.
Bond girl.
Bond girl.
She's in a lot of stuff. She's so talented, man.
I don't know. Like, but
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know.
aware.
I know what you mean. There's not like a 20-year-old actress that does pop off. Maybe kind of like Rock Hudson in the 50s and like
Yeah, like I think the only person is
James Dean and
yeah, like I think really like realistically the only person is Timothy Chalamet.
hello, Harry Styles.
I think that's a really good point though. What you brought up, like, I think about like Elvis or like Sinatra, like
Right.
there wasn't internet back then, so like they
So
just
they
had this mystery and like this star power because you just didn't know what was going
Well,
on.
exactly, and like
Yeah.
I think especially now, like back then, a lot of celebrities were really messy.
And,
Like
oh my God, yeah.
it was very
Illegitimate
messy.
children everywhere.
and,
Like
Everywhere.
and they were hard
Yeah.
to work with.
Sure.
And now it's like in a time where it's like if you're hard to work with,
Get
you
fucking-
won't work.
Yeah.
You won't work. And like if you're hard to work with, word will get out, and then people won't like to be like be doing stuff with you.
no, you're right. I'm just saying, like if you wanted to see Elvis or Sinatra,
You had
you
to
can't
go to the
go on
movies.
YouTube and like
Yeah,
look it up. Like
exactly.
you had to go
You
to a
can't-
Sinatra
And
show.
there's also not like a million Sinatras.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Now there's like 100,000 of each person.
I know. It's so nuts. It really
And you
is,
have
dude.
instant connection to anyone. You could just like look up like, like let me see. Like I want to look up this person today, and
No
you
one
find it.
saw what the inside of Elvis's house looked like until after he died, when you could go fucking tour his house.
Right.
Everybody knows what Justin Bieber's house looks like in the
Right.
inside, and like what he does and what his bathroom looks like and what he looks like when he wakes up. The only time you ever saw Elvis was when he was on the screen or at a concert or like, you know, at the like in public places where he knew he was about to be seen.
I mean, even when he was on TV, like you had to be watching at that time.
Oh my God,
Like,
dude,
that didn't-
I can't even fathom.
And-
It's just it's a weird time, man.
It
It's
is.
a really weird time.
Don't slip up.
Yeah.
Don't slip up.
The amount of times I've slipped up on this podcast is
We've had to edit a lot of
uncountable.
stuff out.
Really?
Then Matheson said, yeah. He's a dirty mother.
Sometimes, whatever.
Whatever. You know, it's we out
Let
here.
it fly.
Anyways, Let It Fly, Sugar Ray, All Star. That's how this all got started, and I'm just curious as to what they think about how they're like they had to have made a crap ton of money off Shrek, but like I guess I wonder if they regret it.
Oh,
'Cause-
Smash Mouth?
Yeah.
No way, dude.
Wait,
don't
did we just go back to the original Smash?
Yes.
It
We're
was,
here.
it was a horrible segue. I want to end this entire portion by just saying, no, they don't regret it. They're just four dudes from, I don't know, New Jersey or something. And
Wow,
they
New Jersey
and
or
they were
something.
about to get regular jobs, and then they had a song pop off, and they are good forever.
Yeah.
Next subject.
They're millionaires.
Get out of here, Smash Mouth.
What do you think? Do you think Nickelback
Shut
feels the
up.
same way?
Stop it. Michael,
Yes.
I was actually going to ask you about a Las Vegas thing. So
Okay. Oh God.
we've never played in Vegas, which is crazy. But
You what?
I've never played a show in Vegas.
That's nuts.
It really is. It just never. It's never been on a tour that I've been on. But on every single tour, we at least stay there for one night because. Shout out a mega sponsor, Red Roof Inn.
Yes.
There's a Red Roof Inn in Las Vegas.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
And it's one of my favorites. And we stay there. So we usually just go out to across the street to the Hard Rock and
Just have a good old fashioned
good old-
Vegas night.
yeah. I've had one unbelievable Vegas night, like crazy.
Honestly, Vegas kind of sucks.
It sucks when you live there, I've heard.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, I'm sure it's horrible to live
Sucks. Like,
Cause I love it for 48 hours.
yeah, I'm sure you do. But like growing up in Vegas is like weird, dude. You live in a desert. There's no trees. And it's
Yeah.
dry and hot. And
Just
all your
tourists.
parents go to the casino and you stay in this place called Kids Quest, which is fun. But like, dude, that's literally all you do.
Yeah,
Like, there's
right.
nothing else to do besides go to the mall and go to Kids Quest.
What's
and
that
all
western
stuff.
town like right before you get to Vegas, like 30 minutes away? It's like also a gambling town.
Oh,
the fake Vegas, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about State Line.
What is it called?
Or are you talking about
Can
State
you look it
Line?
up?
Are you talking about State Line or
Jamie.
Laughlin? The place
no.
by Arizona.
No, it's called. I know what it's called. If you say it, I'll know. But it's like you're coming from LA and you see these lights and you're like, "Holy shit, it's Vegas!" And then it's just like a little mini dumb Vegas.
No, yeah, that's at State Line. There's an actual name for it, but
Yeah,
like
there's like
it
a
has the
town
cool
name
roller
for it.
coaster, and yes,
There's a cool roller coaster. It's
that
like
used to be the fastest roller coaster in the world, supposedly.
Here's a
Don't
list.
quote me
Wait,
on
did
it,
we
but-
find it out or no?
no.
North Las Vegas is close to Las Vegas.
Oh, God.
So
Show me the map.
Winchester,
No,
Sunrise Manor.
no. It's like wait here. Let me see your phone.
Give
I'll,
me your phone, man.
I'll do the best.
Just like clocks you.
Oh God, you have the button on your phone now, which is so weird. Okay, so we're gonna go to maps and I'm gonna type in Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay, zoom out a little bit. Oh shit. Vegas is massive.
If you just zoom out and it's literally right on the state line. Here, wait.
It's called.
Is it Gene? Is that what it's called, Gene?
No, but it's close to Gene.
I'm actually gonna film.
I'm really excited to think.
Oh, by the way, I'm writing a movie,
That's
Oh, hell yeah.
fantastic,
and
dude.
so the movie I'm writing is gonna be filming in a prison. That's
Prim.
on in
Prim.
Prim. Yes. The movie
I
I'm
did,
writing is gonna film in a prison, like
no way.
right by Prim, yeah, or like on Prim.
Yeah, like state line-ish area.
Mhm.
Okay, so Prim. So I'm so sorry for everybody listening and had to hear us just discover what the fake Vegas was. Anyway, it's notorious for like I'm like holy shit Vegas, and then I look and it's Prim, and I'm like all right,
And then you play Viva Las Vegas 45 times.
I do.
And
No, you do not. Do you actually?
yeah.
oh, absolutely, we do.
But as a sarcastic joke,
oh, it's a joke.
Well, you know,
Kind of.
you are a super, super big Elvis fan.
I have
so.
Elvis literally everywhere in my house, so and in my life.
I guess you haven't really even experienced Vegas ever.
No,
because
but have you? Did you? There had to have been a time where you're like, you got in somewhere.
Nope. To be honest,
Wow.
the
I guess
crazy,
you left when you were like 17 though. So
Well, the craziest thing that happened to me in Vegas was I threw a party, and
at your parents' house.
yes,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it
baby.
was nuts. It was like, listen, Vegas people, I will give them this. They really do know how to party because that's all you can freaking do in Vegas is
Right.
party.
Yeah.
So like, dude, we threw a party and it was like crazy. And my friend used to throw parties. He lives right down the street. So me and my one friend, Jose, like we used to, we went to one of his parties one time and we walked there. And dude, literally, it was like his PlayStation, his Xbox, all of his stuff got stolen. But it was
Oh,
like
shit.
a crazy, crazy party, bro. And it was like so much fun. And I wind up being like being like, hey, how are you? And like, whatever, like, come over to my house. And we just like brought like 20 people from that party to my house and had a party at my house after
No
that.
way.
Yeah, it's
Hell
Vegas.
yeah.
Vegas does.
Did either of the houses have a pool?
Yes, my house had a pool.
Was there any jumping from the roof into the pool? 'Cause that's a romantic thought
dude,
for me.
Yeah.
I wish my mom's pool was closer to her roof, but no.
Yeah, you'd die probably if you tried.
Oh, dude, no. My mom's house is like literally like probably like a solid like 300 feet away
Oh
from her
my
pool. So like,
You can make it.
Oh God.
just
Running
no,
start.
literally, bro. You literally have to like fly. You just like, but no, yeah. It's Vegas is cool sometimes, but most.
I
of the
love
time
a good
it's
house
not.
party. I still love a good house party. It's my favorite kind of party.
Dude.
Like if it's like banging and there's just like your favorite people there. There's a couple
It's
of good like
amazing.
like pong games going.
Yeah.
Fucking Nelly's playing, just some like old school hip hop, and you're just like shit, dude. This is the shit.
Some Nelly.
Bro,
No.
I have this weird thing for Nelly. I love Nelly. It's how I get hyped before shows.
Really?
It's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have a playlist of like Nelly and
All I gotta say is you gotta play Life is Beautiful. That's like the iconic
I know.
life like music festival in Las Vegas.
Dude, I know.
When you play Life is Beautiful, I will freaking be there. Cause dude,
Well, I'm really disappointed because I got invited last year and I didn't go. I had a flight like a day later and I should have just sent it and like got back at like 5 a.m. and done the whole thing, but I didn't go and I regret it horribly.
dude,
Horribly.
what?
I know. and it was like like an iHeartRadio person who puts on the thing.
Yeah.
And it would have been like the best like backstage situation, like golf cart bullshit. I really
agree.
messed up. I knew I messed up right after though.
So, for the rest of this conversation, I will not be talking to Spencer. Anyways,
Does it make you that mad?
no. But dude,
Because if it does, get
get out of my house. No, but dude, it's so good. Like Life is Beautiful has like a weird. It's not like Coachella.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like
I've heard that.
Coachella, you go and you just go because everyone else is going. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's like a social event instead of a concert. Instead of a festival, I mean.
Exactly.
Right.
But Life is Beautiful is so much fun, dude. It's like such a good vibe, and like they like literally do like they repaint so much of like downtown Las Vegas. For,
Michael, I know I messed up. Okay,
dude.
I really, really do.
Well, and if you were there, I could have snuck in with you because I snuck in.
you could have.
But someone else gave me like their wristband and like
could have
I
done the
slipped it
wristband
on my
switch.
wrist. I was like,
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
The classic
Done a lot of
wristband
those.
switch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Got to.
in Vegas. So obviously, Vegas people are freaking crazy. If you haven't gotten the idea yet, so what they do is they'll get like 60 to 100 people, and they'll just storm the gates. Like,
Oh my god.
Wait, just to get in? Like
yes,
like they'll run.
So they'll like 100 people will get together and they'll walk around, like do a lap around, right? See what's going on. And then they'll know which point of contact and they just all run in at the same time. So they can't get everyone. They can get a few people, but they can't get
Oh
everyone.
wow.
So you're just hoping you're not one of those.
You're just not hoping you're not one
and
of the
dude,
7 people.
Dude, my friend, like he hopped a gate and like started walking through and got tackled by a cop. And then the guys, like these other people, these random people at Life is Beautiful, like ripped the cop off of him and he took off.
Oh my god.
This is getting serious.
Yeah. And
That's
like
crazy.
he dressed up like a construction worker and shit. Like,
Oh, he was going deep.
dude, like it's hilarious like what people do to get into this concert without paying for it. But
I've snuck into a Backstreet Boys concert in a similar fashion.
Just sprinted at a cop. You Red
for
Rovered a cop.
some reason, when you don't pay for a music festival, it hits.
It makes that much better.
So
Yeah.
It just
different.
hits different. And I think that kind of goes with when you don't pay for any show, any event, any game like basketball, like any of that shit. When you don't pay for it and you're there and you're just like,
It's so much
It's
cooler.
so
but when
much
you're
cooler.
but you're supposed to pay for it. That's the thing. When it's like you get it
I
for
know.
free and you're supposed to pay for it and you're not supposed to be there, but you are.
Right.
That's like it hits so different. It really does,
do. They really do.
dude. Oh man.
I got to tell you a quick version of this Backstreet Boys story.
Okay.
So they came to Columbus, where I'm from. It was my senior year of high school, and I that's like one of my favorite groups of all time.
Okay.
And it's the reason I started loving pop music, kind of. And they're playing, and it was obviously sold out because of the fucking Backstreet Boys. It was actually the New Kids on the Block Backstreet Boys tour.
Oh yeah.
Don't really know any New Kids music, but that's why it was so sold out. It was in an arena. And I came up with this idea of trying to like sneak in, acting like I was a press person.
Okay.
So I put on a shirt and like a tie, and my friend and I made these fake press badges.
Dude.
They just had our high school name on it, just like Pickerington High School, a picture of us.
Yeah.
We just made them a home, and we're like, all right, here it goes. We go to the fucking gate, and we're like, hey, we're fucking like 17. We're like, hey, this isn't a short version of the story. Sorry.
I don't care.
No, it's okay. I'm down to listen.
We're here to where do the press people go? And the person literally was like, you actually just like go down to the next gate, and they open this moving gate. So we got
Whoa.
through the first gate, and we're like, did that just work?
Is it working? Yeah.
So we went through 5 more gates like that. Like 5 more like gates and security checkpoints. They literally a security guy one time looked at our badge, like flipped it and let us through. This thing was like chintzy as fuck. Like we made this in our basement.
Yeah.
Dude.
And we finally get to like the arena. We walk in the arena. I look to my left, and there's just fuck tons of food. And then I like realized, and then I looked at it, it said BSB Catering, and I realized that we had made it into the catering area.
Whoa! So you're like backstage.
And fucking at the time, one of my favorite people in the world, Brian from the Backstreet Boys, like kind of like walks up near me, and I was like, "How the fuck did we get through here?
Yeah.
We're kids,
right?
So we're just like trying to play it cool." And we like grabbed a couple of like cookies and stuff from the table. My friend had a camera.
Cookies. We grabbed cookies.
And then we got nervous because like we were like back with the talent. So we are like, we should probably like, we go out and we go in the pit.
No.
Bro, yeah. And New Kids on the Block are like playing because they opened and it was kind of whatever. And Backstreet Boys comes on and we sit in the first fucking row. 2 seats in the first row. We watched the entire show.
Dude.
It was so lit.
That's an awesome
What?
story. Actually, I never heard that one.
Isn't
That's
that crazy?
crazy.
And it worked. I don't know. Like I would never do that.
Wait,
now.
how did you? Were there just coincidentally 2 seats open? Or
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. That's the weirdest part. They're on like
Serendipity, bro.
Far. It all was.
Wait, who knows? Maybe you wouldn't have been. Maybe you wouldn't have had the guts to pursue it if you didn't see the Backstreet Boys to
True.
play. You know.
It's true.
It was a really great show. There's a lot
Butterfly
of crotch
effect.
grabbing and like.
That's what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
baby.
Listen,
you and your friend.
That's what makes the Backstreet Boys great, though.
It is. It really is. I really enjoy watching it. Did you hear that plane
It was a helicopter.
helicopter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that. You know, did you know that we're the only and exclusive podcast ever done on a balcony?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Go ahead,
highest
look it up.
rated, easily the most
Google.com.
popular.
Highest rated, easily most
It's
popular,
made,
most viewed,
Well, it's
Hey.
made the most money.
Made the most money,
billions of dollars.
most death threats.
Well, let's not be sarcastic
Oh,
here.
whoa.
No, we don't give them out. We
Get them.
That's,
Oh, man.
God.
no, that's actually really crazy.
Yeah, it was
That's-
really nuts. But here I am today, still a massive Backstreet Boys fan. Still will go to a show. I actually met AJ recently.
Really?
Yeah, you guys don't know who that is. Just a member of the Backstreet Boys.
She's a member of the Backstreet Boys, you know.
Which one is one of the is Aaron Carter's brother? What
Nick Carter.
is that? Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
we
couldn't
want
remember.
to have Aaron Carter on this podcast.
We do so bad.
He's a crazed man these days. He's gone off the deep end and I love it. He's got a face tat Medusa.
No way.
Oh, bro. It's
He
like-
fucking dug his
I
own
have a-
deep end, dude. He's deeper than the
He's
deep
got some
end.
crazy like cornrows, like Cisco type hair right now.
Dude, I have some friends that want to get face tattoos. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, when I first saw them, I was like, ew. And now I'm like, kind of dope.
Like where at?
Like
I don't-
Mike Tyson face style, like the whole thing, or
I have no clue what
I
he
think-
wants to get, but I think he wants to get like a little something, like here, like wherever.
Right. That is like almost acceptable to me. I think Dominic Fike has like a really cool one. But and I love it when it's like right behind your ear. I think that's dope as
Yeah, I
fuck.
want to get one here.
I would do that in a second.
but I don't want to get one there because then every day I'd have to go into makeup and they'd be like,
You know Jordan Fisher?
Jordan Fisher. Yes.
He once told me that it was the worst tattoo decision he ever made because he had to get like intense makeup. He has like a little tattoo behind his ear.
Mhm.
He had to get intense makeup behind his ear literally like 3 times a day because it would, sweat off and
Yeah, no. That's why
Yeah.
I won't get one
Just wait.
here.
I feel like
I
that's
got
where
this big one.
that's a huge ass tattoo on
Hell
his
yeah.
forearm. What is it?
So it's an arrow, and it has different geometric shapes in between it. Has like a whole bunch of weird different meanings.
Yeah, share with us a meaning if you don't mind.
Okay, so this one is this geometric shape here is
The top one.
that represents transcendence.
Nice.
Ooh.
This one is like my namesake because it's like the Archangel Michael's geometric shape, and it's like supposed to be the most powerful one, whatever. And then this one is called the Sri Yantra. Sorry, I decided on this one last minute, and I was like, I saw the meaning, and I was like, oh, this is cool. This one means balance,
Nice.
and then the arrow. I just got the arrow because I was like, oh, you know what? Like I'm tired of. I was like, I want to start embracing my inner warrior, and that's why I got
Nice.
the arrow.
Oh, cool,
And
man.
I just didn't want it to be like a typical I didn't want it to be like a Pinterest arrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
Yep.
I want to do something cool and
That's
different
fucking
that like no one else
not-
would have, and I don't think anyone else would have this.
That's not a basic ass Pinterest tattoo. That's a
No, it's
that's a warrior
super cool.
tattoo.
It's super cool, and I freaking
yeah.
love it.
The arrow connects all of them too, which is cool.
Yeah,
Connects all the 4 meanings together.
dude, I'm like so stoked with like how this turned out for sure.
I got this little baby cute tattoo because I thought that it looked pretty, and because it reminds me that life is beautiful.
But it does look
festival.
pretty. It does look pretty.
Hell yeah.
And I got this one that says TCB because taking care of business. It's an Elvis slogan.
Really?
Yeah.
Taking care of business.
It's not that. That's not Elvis.
I know. It's not.
I'm kidding.
I gotta fix this one because I got this one right.
What does that say
Observer,
on your wrist? Observer. Nice.
but like it's a little off kilter, so I want to like get another piece on it. I think I want to turn the S into like a little rose bush and put a little rose here, so it like kind of ties it all together.
Dope.
But
You're gonna have
Hell
to have
yeah.
a lot of makeup on that forearm, my friend. Next time you film.
no.
But a forearm is easier than this. Under your
Honestly
ear.
though, they always like I always wore long sleeves. They'd probably only have to cover like up to here. They
Right.
wouldn't have to cover all the way down my arm. So
right,
I never thought about that. Is this something that you guys actually think about as like
bro. 100%.
Yes.
artists
And
or whatever?
I mean, as a singer, I think it's cool to have this.
Yeah.
When I do acting stuff, I don't think about. I haven't done enough acting stuff to where I have had to think about it. But I know, like even like Madison will only get tattoos in certain places.
Yeah.
Even though the makeup's getting ridiculously good, they're very good at hiding it for all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I think now like Angelina Jolie has a bunch of tattoos.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. To be
Yeah.
honest, that's my answer. Is it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I think at this point it's like I mean it sucks for the makeup team, and shout out to Kathleen because that's the makeup girl on Love Victor, and she's definitely gonna kill me. But
Does she know yet?
I think she found out. Yeah, my Mason, the guy that I got the tattoo with.
Mason on the show.
Yeah, his name's Mason Gooding.
He's
He
also
plays Andrew.
Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son, which I didn't know
Really?
until recently.
He's
And he looks like him, and he kind of like has the same like, tonality in his voice. And
yes,
Yeah.
but he's such a freaking nice guy, bro. Anyways, so we were getting the tattoos right, and he's like, "Dude, Kathleen is gonna kill you," and I was like, "I
Yeah.
know," but
it's worth it.
you just have to buy them nice presents. I think
Right. Just
just to be like, "I'm really sorry. Here's a nice gift. Don't kill me."
I just think it's cool when I hold. I think when I hold a microphone, it'll look cool if I have like a couple pieces and stuff.
Definitely.
That's all I.
Definitely.
That's all I
I
do
think
it off
I
of.
think I have a friend, his name is Jake, and he has like a whole bunch of really sick arm tattoos. Like right here, let me like, just show you his cool arm tattoos really quickly. But
Is he an actor?
no, he's a cinematographer and like does like
Oh.
videography and photography and whatever else. He's a really talented
I
guy.
love it. I love a good tattoo.
Dude. Wait here, Jakey.
I'm excited to be getting some here.
You got some on you.
No, I
I,
have a lot,
took
yeah,
these
but-
pictures of him.
Oh, those are very cool.
But you see, like he has like the
Dude, I wish I could pull off a crop top as a dude. Like they're so fresh looking.
dude.
I don't know if I would go that high, but I think a crop top just is such an 80s vibe. Like,
Dude,
Oh,
want
wow.
I want to get a crop top. now.
dude, you can just make your own.
The tattoos are cool.
Get some
Yeah, the
scissors and
tattoos
then
sick.
you have a
Yeah.
crop top.
Bro.
That's
Get
all.
some
Just-
scissors? I think I want to get like an actual like
I cut these pants.
that's
I just sent it, dude.
yeah.
And they're like bell bottoms now, and I'm in.
Yeah, I
Rock and roll,
see.
baby.
I don't know. I honestly ruined most of my clothes because I forgot that they were on the drying rack outside and the sun just like sun stained them.
I've done that
Yeah.
a lot
Shirt
too.
being one of them.
You look great.
It's okay, but definitely do like I wanna like start changing my style all of a sudden. Like I just wanna be like, you know what? I go through these phases where it's like I have no clothes. I don't really have a lot of stuff in
I
general.
live naked usually. I
I
just
live
walk around
naked.
nude.
I wish. I have roommates now, so you can't really do that.
Yeah.
When I
I
lived in
still
my
would.
apartment, I definitely walked around my house naked all
Yeah,
the
dude, it's the
time.
best feeling in the world. You're just
Dude, it's
free.
a really weird thing, but like it's like totally sick to just be like, yeah, I'm just walking around the house naked and
Have you ever made the mistake of just walking in front of a window and someone's taking a walk? Because I do it
yes,
way too much.
yes,
A few times a
I
week.
don't know.
And
Yes.
they look up and they just see me. All of me.
all of me.
Untethered.
You're just like standing here on the balcony and the bushes is just
Take me.
like, barely covering. Like what's that? Geez, there's like that iconic shot from. So I think it's The Simpsons. Remember when Bart's riding the skateboard?
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
just like the bushes are barely covering
Oh,
his
yeah.
junk. and then
Right,
then there's
yeah.
like a space in between the bushes, and it is just his junk.
Oh, it's like in the movie.
Yes, yeah, in the
Yeah.
movie, yeah. Oh man,
That's so funny. God, there's some people down there having a good time.
yeah.
I've been having a really good
Not
time.
as good a time as us. Yeah, exactly.
not as good of a time as us. Okay, jeez.
Yeah.
No,
Idiots.
dude. So that's one thing I know you do like love is coffee, and I learned how to make a mean cup of espresso. Just saying.
Oh, I have a really nice espresso machine here.
I got you.
And-
I can make you some nice espresso.
I buy some really nice beans and I grind it to a fine little fucking powder.
Dude, for
I
some reason,
pack
it's
it in.
so therapeutic to make
It's one of my
coffee.
favorite things in the world. Hey, if you guys could relax down there, we're recording a podcast here.
Excuse me, miss. We're
I
recording
literally
a
yelled at
podcast.
Don't make me come down there.
I will throw Matheson over the edge.
If you want to see a guy hurt himself,
Should we one word it?
let's one word it.
Okay.
So, one thing we like to ask all of our guests, and again, I want this to be a gut feeling thing.
Okay.
One word to describe your day so far today.
Confusing.
Ooh.
Cool.
Reasons?
Um.
It doesn't have to be.
No. Like I had like a lot of different meetings this morning. There's this person that I'm super into that
Oh, well, excuse me.
that's just kidding, but yeah, I don't know. It's confusing. I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
You said a lot of
that's a
things
very good
going
word.
on.
Pleasant might be another word for it.
You only get one word. You got to stick with
Okay,
confusing.
okay, so confusing. Okay.
Yeah, confusing.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and say mine was hectic.
Okay.
Ooh,
Not a good way. I have a lot of things that I have to do,
dude, oh, that's
and
the worst.
I like half did all of them.
I feel like
I
half
see.
doing sometimes is better.
Maybe tomorrow when I go back to do them, it'll be like, oh, all the pieces are together. But for today, it's probably hectic.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm gonna say non-productive, which is a one word if you put a hyphen in there.
Well, hey, listen. What about relaxing?
No, because and I hesitated saying that because I'm very happy to be here and this is obviously productive and
Yeah.
a really happy atmosphere. But
Before this.
my day up until I got here was not what I wanted it to be. But that's okay.
You know
Sometimes your
what,
day.
dude? Sometimes you're just in that kind of head state in today's world, and it's okay, Matheson.
Yeah.
You're here with us, your new friend Michael.
I know Michael and I are gonna hang out every day now.
I know.
Yeah. Where do you live again? Really far?
Yeah.
Woodland Hills.
No, I live with you now. I'm moving in.
Okay, fine.
What'd you say you live
in my
where?
I said I
closet.
live with him now. Moving in.
I actually had a friend that lived in a closet for 4 months in
Ugh.
LA.
Yeah, I've slept in a closet a few nights.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's like
I have.
It's rough.
that's so rough.
It was like a walk-in closet, and I just literally had a
Sleeping bag or
air mattress that filled up the entire
closet.
closet.
Yeah.
It was fine. I didn't mind it too much.
Really?
Yeah, I've slept in a lot of weird places.
Hmm.
On a 5-foot long futon
Oh yeah.
that
Futon hang, dude.
I'm 6'1",
Yeah.
so I would wake up,
Your
my
legs,
feet
like-
would be numb.
just like all the way off. Ow.
Bro, literally, I wake up and I couldn't walk for 3-4 minutes, and I was scared every morning shitless. I would just sit there and be like, "Oh my god!"
No.
What have I done?
So in my apartment when I first moved to LA, I had a bunk bed. And it
Ooh.
was like a full over full. And I used to literally sleep on the top bunk.
Yeah.
And like, bro, they had the popcorn ceilings in that like
Yeah.
old apartment.
Mhm.
Bro, the popcorn ceiling used to
Yep.
fall on me anytime I like move my hands.
Oh my god,
Right,
you
yeah.
were close to it.
Dude, like I used to punch the ceiling all the time
Oh,
because I'd be like,
God.
"Poof,"
Your
and,
shit would be
"Ah."
bleeding. Like,
And like it was just like popcorn all over my face and in my mouth. And I'm like, wow, this probably has lead in it, but
I wish it was a real
asbestos.
popcorn
it's for the
ceiling.
culture.
Yeah, for the culture and for the I'm still alive, barely,
Yeah,
but we're here.
this is Michael's last public appearance before his death.
Don't say that. I took my motorcycle here today.
Yeah, find some wood and
Yeah, knock on
Dude.
some wood, brother.
Yes, we're here.
I don't know why I really am picturing like you took a lot of time to glue a bunch of popcorn to the ceiling and then like
It's like-
you're just,
you always think of shit like that.
I don't know why that's where my head always goes. It's just and then you're like knocking
Just,
it
like,
off,
super
and you're not even
literal.
mad that you're hitting your hand. You're like, God damn it! Now I gotta glue that popcorn back
Damn.
on tomorrow.
I'm gonna eat all this stale popcorn.
All right, one thing that's super underrated, but like I still appreciate as an adult. You know, like the sticky stars that you used to like put on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And they'd
They glow in the dark. Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, I want those again.
I'm gonna tell
Little
you.
nightlight action.
As soon as we're done with this podcast, I'm going to go inside. I'm gonna get on my phone. I'm gonna go to Amazon. I'm gonna buy some sticky stars.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a little circle above my head.
That would
You
help.
should.
Why
That would help.
wouldn't I?
That would
Yeah.
help when we watch scary movies and shows, and you can feel a little bit better.
Such a good idea.
So is that like your guys' thing that you guys just like watch like scary movies and stuff together?
Not really, but somehow it is. I don't
Somehow
know.
it's turned into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watch a lot of scary stuff together.
Yeah, I don't know. Like my thing with my roommates is like we watch anime together.
Okay.
Nice.
Have you ever watched My Hero Academia?
No, I have not gotten into anime, but I understand like how dedicated anime fans are.
I'm a weeb, bro. I'm a weeboo.
Yeah, you are. aren't you?
Bro, Dragon Ball Z. You never liked Dragon Ball Z
I watched
ever?
Dragon Ball Z.
No, but a lot of my fans are anime fans. Like a lot. I always get a bunch of DMs
Spencer, this
about.
is 2 strikes, bro. I don't remember what the other one was about, but this is
Yeah, you know.
about not going to Life is Beautiful. So 2 strikes. Dude, the
One
next
of-
one, I think I might just have to like try to toss you off the balcony, but you're definitely bigger
We
and
already have an
stronger
end
than
this
I am.
support.
It's a famous balcony, so I'd be fucking honored to sacrifice
I'd be
myself
honored.
for Wynn's
And you'd be in the
lunch.
27 Club officially.
Oh my god,
This is
I
really
could
a
die
win-win.
with Kurt Cobain,
Yeah.
Amy
don't-
Winehouse.
Never carry a white lighter.
Why?
Because everyone in the
Yeah.
27 Club died with a white lighter in their
That's not a
pocket.
weird thing about the 27 Club. Like most of them had white lighters in their pockets. Yeah.
Fuck me.
It's pretty. It's pretty.
Where's my white lighter?
You don't smoke, do you?
Never.
Well, there you go. You want
Yeah.
never have a white
I've actually never smoked a cigarette in my life, which is crazy.
Really?
Mhm.
I
I'm the only
definitely
person I
have.
know. I mean, everybody
Definitely
has tried a cigarette except for me. I would tell you right now.
I have neither.
I would tell you, dude.
I really haven't
You
either.
smoked a cigarette, man.
I swear to God, I've
you
never-
look like a cig guy.
I
I'm just kidding.
swear on my life, I smoke weed all the time, and I'll enjoy a cigar every once in a while, but I've never.
Yeah,
had
Cigars are fire.
I've never done that either.
I like cigars are amazing, dude.
Such
Like,
a little bitch.
like there's nothing like
Cigars are like very atmospheric, though.
like
Like
yeah,
they're
you
so
have to be around the
classy.
right people.
Well, dude, the thing that made me want to do a cigar is I was riding in the Mardi Gras parade, right? And we're riding on Harry Connick Jr.'s float, and he's sober. Like, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking smell a cigar, and I look, and he's in his fucking crown and robe, thousands of people screaming, and he's just smoking a cigar. And it was the classiest shit I have ever seen in my
Dude,
life.
I don't know why cigars feel so classy, but they just are.
No, they
Yeah.
are. They are. They're like it's like an old timey like.
well, there's like actual art to cigar rolling too, and like getting.
Well, it's like a wine.
It's real.
No, no,
It is.
It's like
It is.
wine.
It is.
Oh,
It's
now
coffee.
it's okay.
It's like coffee.
Well, okay, so there's this one cigar, right? That's like 20, 30 something $1,000.
No,
Yeah.
no
Yes,
way.
yes, they have cigars that are $30,000, $40,000
doing it?
cigars, and they're
People
supposed
do?
to be like phenomenal, like expensive tobacco that's rolled and aged in like some kind of alcohol, and like because when you dip, you could dip a cigar in alcohol and let it like dry up. Or I don't know. I'm not a cigar connoisseur, but like.
Yeah.
It's supposed to like give you like the taste of like a bourbon when you smoke it, and it like gives you like a different sensation, I think.
Such a manly thing.
There's just a lot of stuff that goes into like cigarettes. Like they just factory make cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like, there's no.
I get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
like cigarettes. It's not the same. Like it's not
Cigars
the
are
same.
specialty items almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, like well, it's like if you smoke like a red, like a black and mild.
Mhm.
Definitely not the same as like a regular, like really good cigar.
For
For
sure.
sure.
There's
By
literally
any means.
there's a cigar smoking place over here. It's like a bunch of leather chairs and old guys, and every time I walk by, they stop talking.
You're like,
They're just looking at me and just.
do you know that you're never supposed to ash a cigar?
Yes, I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that. I don't
So
know.
you're supposed to smoke a cigar until the ash falls off. And if you like my uncle Eddie, he was in like a cigar bar in like Europe or something.
Eddie.
Eddie.
Eddie, hey, Eddie, hey, how you doing?
Give me a cigar, Eddie.
Yeah, and he's from New York.
Hey, Eddie.
Hey.
You want? I got a couple here for you. You want to try one?
Dino.
Hey, I'm walking in. What
Hey,
you doing?
I'm trying to smoke a cigar here.
Johnny B.
From Outer Banks.
Oh my God. You did not.
He said Johnny B.
I didn't mean it that way. That was, I guess
That
I
was-
subliminally.
yes.
Didn't mean to do that.
No, dude, that's like actually that's a good show actually.
I love Outer Banks, bro.
Yeah, I was really I texted Chase and like or not, I don't know him personally, but like I DM'd him. I was like, dude, your show is so freaking
I did the
good.
same thing.
And he's like, oh, thanks, man. I
Yeah.
was like, wow, you actually responded. That was dope.
Yeah, I hit up him and some other dude.
Uh,
I forget his name.
I don't remember.
I don't remember the guy's names.
Yeah.
I was low key upset when he started dating his co-star, but I won't talk.
Oh, in real life.
She's a pretty girl.
She's
Madeline
a
Klein.
beautiful woman.
She is, and she seems very funny and like fun.
Yeah, like cool to be with. But I'm happy for them because
I know some people that auditioned for that show and got very close.
I auditioned for it. I didn't get very close, but I auditioned for it.
It's so cool.
I just don't think I would have. I don't think I look like a John B.
I think Love Victor is your thing. That's where you should be, and that's where you're supposed to be.
Definitely.
Yeah, it worked out how it's supposed to.
I think it may be more of a. I don't mean any shade to Outer Banks, but I think maybe, in my opinion, Love Victor is maybe a level deeper than Outer Banks. If that makes sense.
Like Outer Banks is like a fun show to watch. You watch it with your friends, and it's like it gets you really involved.
Easy
but like
watch.
I feel like Love Victor is more of a show about like hey, this is a show where you watch it and it's like supposed to inspire you to be who you truly are.
Yes.
And like
that's the difference for sure.
And for me, that's like more the career arc I want to go for. But like Outer Banks is still good. It sounds like a really good overarching message, and it's about this kid that like goes from rags to riches and never gives up on this thing, which is dope. And like that's a really good overarching message like that people should see. But you get what I mean.
Yeah. No shade to Outer Banks. No shade to anybody. It's getting kind of shady here on this balcony.
Hey.
Whoa. Literally, though.
Well, we're supposed to do our one word thing right before we ended, but we did it a while ago. But
That's okay.
Yeah, we just kept going.
We just
kept
kept
That's
going.
the beauty of
Dude,
the cast.
thank you so much for coming on.
Yes, thank you for
This
doing
is so
this. man.
tight. I can't wait for people to hear this episode.
For sure.
We do ask you a very last question, and you have to say the thing that comes to your mind right away.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the
And then that's
the
it.
overarching thing.
And then we're done. It's been a fun time.
And then we throw you off this balcony.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You ready
Do you
for
have a
this
bungee cord?
No, you just gotta.
You just
this
gotta send it. Tuck and roll,
send it.
baby. Tuck and roll.
tuck and roll.
Just, all right, for
All right,
sure.
here we go. Ready?
Phenomenal. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
When's lunch?
12.
Michael, thank you so much, bro.
Thank you, man.
When's lunch? When's lunch? When's lunch? Oh no.